There's a lot of talk about financial year end, tax planning, payroll year end, all that sort of stuff. But let's look forward. Let's look beyond the 30th of June. Let's look at what's happening next year. Welcome to my latest 2-minute takeaway. I'm Hilary O'Dwyer, founder of Tishon Consulting. Now is the time to put together your new budgets if you haven't already done so. The great thing about a budget is it's setting ourselves a target, sometimes a stretch target, and it's giving us a plan to work towards for the new financial year. What we want to be doing is we want to be looking at our actuals for this year. We want to be seeing what worked, what didn't work. Can we grow revenue? Do we want to do revenue growth by, is it simply a percentage or a dollar amount that makes us feel kind of good? You know, is it a stretch target that we go, okay, we're at X, maybe double it, not double it, but whatever it is, what's that going to look like? What's it going to cost to deliver that extra revenue? We've got our existing cost base in our salaries, for example. Do we need new headcount to go in there to support that new revenue? What's in our other costs? Let's just roll those out for the rest of the year. What's this giving us? It's giving us a plan. It's giving us something to not mark ourselves against, but to report against and to measure ourselves against. And then what we can see from that is, well, how are we going? Are we tracking well? What's working? What's not working? In terms of the mechanics of all of this, we can do this simply in a spreadsheet. Doesn't have to be more fancy than that, but we can upload it to accounting software, be it Xero or something else. And then in a absolutely stolen moment, we can have a look in our accounting software during each month and see how we're tracking just as a self-serve. It's there, it's against budget. You've got a snapshot of where you are as you go. It's really, really helpful. It's useful. You can report back on it all the time. You can change it. You can say, no, that's not going to work because X, Y, and Z happened. Let's make a change. What's this going to look like now? And now we're starting to get into scenarios, and now we're getting different views and different feelings for what could happen. Coming off this P&L budget, we can build a cash flow forecast, because cash flow could be different to our P&L, because it could be things like super's paid quarterly, not monthly. Tax is going to be paid, GST is going to be paid, excuse me, and maybe other things, some things you might pay for a year in advance rather than a monthly subscription. So your cash flow forecast comes off the back of your P&L budget, and that's also a super, super, super useful tool. And we can get our actual cash flow reports out of our accounting software and compare them to our plan, and again, see what went wrong, but also see what's coming up and see what we may not have paid for this month, but we need to pay for next month. So whilst it is time to be wrapping things up and going, is everything all neat and ready to go for the end of FY 2023, it is a good time to cast our minds forward and go, okay, budget runs out in June. Let's get a new one together and let's have a plan in place. Reach out to your advisor and see if they can help you put that together, and good luck.